Okay.
and his reviews.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
All
Very
right,
ready. Here,
go.
here we go. This is for our people in the control room. I am the Arch Campbell of this station now. I'm doing movie reviews too. You can't stop me.
Why not?
Okay?
Go for it.
All right. For most of a 100-minute French movie, Shall We Kiss? It's a sweet, innocent, and lovely story about relationships. Thoughtfully directed by Emmanuel Mouret, Kiss starts off with a beautiful woman, Amelia, needing a taxi. A nice guy, Gabriel, offers her a ride and then dinner in a very romantic way. Then he suggests they kiss goodnight. Even though Amelia is married and Gabriel is in a relationship, she resists him and tells him a story about Judith and Claudio. They were married, and Judith had a best friend, Nicholas, she tells us, and they were friends since they were kids, and now they're in their 30s. And he not making it too well with the girls, and he asked this woman, his friend, married friend, will you do me a favor and show me how to kiss? And so I could go out there again and be on the streets. Well, what do you think that led to? Anyway, it's a lovely movie.
Hopefully at least a kiss.
That's true. That's so true. Really is nice. And you'll check that at area theaters. Don't miss this. Shall We Kiss? The other thing is a warm, sensuous Portuguese movie, Fados, F-A-D-O-S, is now at Landmark E Street Cinema in the district. That's a hot place now. They play the best stuff. This romantic 88-minute movie, sung and spoken in Portuguese with English subtitles, explores a culture that's 2 centuries old. This is a story of love and feelings depicted with beautiful photography and includes a male singer with 7 young ladies in white dresses and fans dancing flirtatiously. There's also a beautiful female singer embracing the tradition of Portuguese ballad known as fado, and 2 women trapped in love in a slow dance with fans and all that. Real nice, real nice. Remember this. It's Fados, and you can see that downtown at Landmark E Street Cinema. I recommend it highly. Getting to my next thing here, I'm going to the In-Series group in town. They do good stuff. They do cabaret stuff at the Source Theater, which is at 14th and T Street. And they're doing Berliner Cabaret. And I know some of the people here. In fact, maybe our crew here will remember a very, very lovely chanteuse by the name of Sally Martin on an old show I used to have here. She sang and looked so good. Well, she still looks good here. And she sings with Tara McCready, Emily Levy, Ashley Ivy, and Jim Scopolitis. And they do stuff as if you were in Germany, you know, singing German songs. Nice. Very, very nice. They recommend that you call 202-204-7763. It's on the screen. And their website is inseries.org. Now, they really do very nice stuff. Then I want to tell you about another group. There's a group, again, up 14th Street, all the way up Columbia Road at the Tivoli Theater. It's the Gala Hispanic Theater, and they do good stuff. And they've got a 2-man comedy act talking about the true history of Coca-Cola in Mexico. And these 2 guys here, I didn't know them before, and I just I guess the names here wouldn't mean much to you, but Aldo Velasco and Patrick Scott are 2 guys who do about an hour and a half of sort of making this sort of look like a sinister thing that's going on in Mexico. Now, but it's funny as it all get out. 202-234-7174, and it's at galatheater.org. It's up there on the screen. You remember the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Of course
Classic.
You did. Of course, with Jack
movie.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
Well, the Alney Theaters, Roundhouse Theater in Bethesda. Roundhouse Theater in Bethesda. They are putting this on now, and it'll be there for another couple of weeks. It's as a big cast, and I think it's funny, you know, as the movie. It's funny, and they got a lot of heavyweights in this thing, whole big cast. in this nut house, and it really is funny. And Nurse Ratchet.
Nurse Ratchet.
Yes, you remember her.
Absolutely, Louise Fletcher, I think.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I met her at Woodward and Lothrop's one time. That's another story. I swear. At Seven Corners. At Seven Corners. I always got other stories.
Really?
Cut me loose. Anyway, that's Roundhouse Theater in Bethesda. I mentioned that because I got a place in Silver Spring, too. It's 240-644-1100, Roundhouse Theater with an R-E as shown on the screen.org. Now, to the Olney Theater. They're doing the world premiere of Call of the Wild, a new musical. It's based on the adventures of Jack London, considered by many to be America's finest author. Call of the Wild takes an unflinching look at what life is like in the unforgiving Yukon during the Klondike Gold Rush. It's I think it's sort of for kids, really. They say it isn't, but they had White Fang and they have some
White
pup
Fang.
and all that stuff.
Jack London is a very
yeah, not bad. But anyway, the number there is 301-924-3400, and it's Olney Theater with an R-E at the end .org. Now, in closing, Cam Pippett brought to my attention. He says, "Aren't you going to talk about the Helen Hayes Awards?" Well, I was there on Monday night.
Absolutely.
The 13th.
Well, let's hear it.
You know,
Let's
and
get the dish.
I was in black tie too.
What's the dish?
Okay.
Do you have pictures of that? Do you have photo evidence of this?
Well, no, but I don't. I try to stay incognito so I can move about.
All right.
But the Helen Hayes Awards on Monday night at the Warner Theater, and then there was a gala afterwards at the Marriott down there. But just some of the winners, right? For example, local big winners. You maybe heard by now. Signature Theater for Les Miserables. They won 6 awards for that. Arena Stage for Next to Normal. They over at the Crystal City area till they get their place downtown fixed up, Next to Normal. And then Cinetic Theater for Romeo and Juliet. I mean, Cinetic Theater, there's something else. They don't do bad stuff. And then Cheetah Rivera also won for an outstanding lead actress in The Visit, done again by Signature Theater. So old Cheetah Rivera is still around.
Cheetah Rivera.
That's right. You remember her there?
Absolutely.
Now, if you want a complete list, and I do recommend it, so you'll know what won or what's big in this last year in Washington, you check their phone number, 202-337-7572, and or just look them up on helenhayes.org, and you can see the whole darn thing. And, we've got about 74 theaters in the Washington area. Anyway, that's Rich Massabny talking to you. Till next time.
That's a lot.
Thank you. Yeah.
Incidentally, as an aside, that new arena stage is really shaping up over there. I drive by almost every day on the way to work, and it's just amazing what they're doing there. All sorts of external flying structural things are going on over there, and it's really going to be quite something when they finish it.
It'll be about another 9 months, I think.
They're coming along. It's really quite something to watch the progress of this at arena stage. It's going to be quite something when they finally open. All right, thanks, Rich.
You're welcome, my man.
Okay, here's what's coming up next now in our News for Seniors segment. Based on what's known to medicine today, people do not have to sit back and accept what their brain dishes out. Oh, really? The chair of the Senior Adult Program Committee on Brain Health, Nort Beckerman, is following brain research and will offer some provocative recent findings. You can join him on Tuesday, April 21st from 11:15 in the morning till about 12:30 p.m. in helping to make Arlington a brain-healthy community. The event is free. Call to register at the Lee Senior Center. Their number, 703-228-0555. Brain health. Get your brain healthy.
Okay.
All right. Your turn.
If you're new to Medicare or about to become eligible for Medicare benefits, the Walter Reed Senior Center is hosting an evening workshop on Tuesday, April 21, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Past participants in these Medicare information centers are welcome to attend to get updates. Call the Walter Reed Center to register at 703-228-0955.